Listen, Chair Brown and I are debating a variety of issues. We've actually had 2 debates. Tomorrow night we're going to have our 3rd one down in Cincinnati. But the umbrella over which these issues stand is a question. And the question is, does the free enterprise system work? I believe in the free enterprise system. For Sherrod Brown, it violates his sensibilities. I believe when a man or a woman are sitting at their kitchen table and they decide that they're going to go to a community bank for a loan, to start a chicken cutting equipment company, or go to Family, Friends, and Believers for an investment, to start a manufacturing firm, or maybe sell some property for capital to start a technology company in their basement. And they can take that small business from 2 employees to 20 employees to 200 employees. We should celebrate that in America. We should advance that in America. We should empower that success in America. Unfortunately, the Barack Obamas of the world, the Sherrod Browns of the world, the Harry Reids of the world are trying to punish that success. We can't be pro-jobs and anti-job creator. We can't be for job creation and go out there and vilify on the front of the New York Times and demonize on CNN those men and women who are signing personally for loans, laying it all on the line to create these jobs. And that's the heart of the debate that Sherrod Brown and I are having. He is working to stick it to job creators in Ohio and throughout this country. And I'm doing everything I can to roll out the red carpet with common sense for those men and women who want to create jobs and want to build prosperity for everyone. He and I are also having a pretty hearty discussion about whether or not it's a good idea to have a faceless Washington bureaucrat in the doctor's office with you when you're making healthcare decisions. I think it's a bad idea. He cast the deciding vote on the federal government's takeover of healthcare. But when Sherrod Brown cast the deciding vote on Obamacare, he was one of those few Democrats in Washington who said he was going to hold his nose and vote for it, but it really didn't go far enough. Think about that for a moment. We all have our arguments against government-run health care, but one of the arguments that I lead with is that the federal government has a relatively atrocious record of running businesses. Think about it for a second. Fannie and Freddie, Amtrak, the Postal Service, $5.3 billion in the red, talking about defaulting on postal worker pensions. With past being prologue, why in the world would we want the federal government running our healthcare system? So we can wait in line for 6 months to see a doctor or 1 year to get a surgery that may save our life? We don't want a healthcare system that looks like that. That being said, I think some Republicans have gone astray. And there's too many Republicans in Washington and throughout this country that are just against Obamacare. We should be for fixing healthcare as well. We should be for things. We should be for ending junk lawsuits in this country, so we could bring down the cost of healthcare and ensure that physicians aren't being forced to practice defensive medicine. We should be for expanded access to health savings accounts. Today there's 10 million Americans on health savings accounts throughout America. We should not mandate it, but if men and women want to vote with their feet and control their own health care, that should be an opportunity for them. We should allow for a purchase of health insurance across state lines. Open up the markets. The American people are damn smart. Allow them to vote with their feet and make decisions where they can purchase health insurance. Costs will go down, quality and access will go up. Senator Brown and I are also having a discussion about the tax code in this country. And a lot of Republicans don't like to hear what I'm about to say, but I feel very strongly about it. When multinational corporations can file a 50,000-page federal tax return and pay 0 taxes, it's the mark of a broken system. This crony capitalism, this corporate welfare in Washington, it's working to break the tax code. It's working to break down that free enterprise system. When approximately half the American citizenry doesn't pay taxes, it's broken as well because it means they're not working. It means they don't have a job. And when we have the highest corporate tax rates in the entire world, putting our small businesses at a competitive disadvantage in the global marketplace against small businesses in China and India and Russia and other countries, it's stupid. And so when you have a tax code that's broken and stupid, time to start over. Scrap it. Dismantle it. Build it back